Alright, welcome back to episode 8 of our Boymoder Mage Stave playthrough of Siege of Dragonspear. We are gonna finish exploring this area, going into the next area, a little side area, and then we'll do the main dungeon of this area.
Hi. Sure thing.
Can I go this way? Comment in there. I found all 6 veneers, and now it seems to awaken a ghost.
At last I am free! Free!
Who are you? Name yourself, spirit. Carlos is my name. In life, I was a poor minstrel. No evil lurks in my transparent heart, I assure you. How did you come to be trapped, Kramos? Mine is a tragic tale. I grew up not far from here, in a village now long turned to dust. A wealthy adventurer named Jeff Carnes retired to the village and soon became our mayor. He had one child, a daughter, Caroline. Carnes is inclined to marry the wizard Artepion, a foul man, cruel and vicious, the baneful gaze of a spider. Why would Carnes want such a man to marry his daughter? Caroline meant nothing to Carnes. She was property, to be traded away for the best price possible. Artepion offered him much for her hand. Caroline and I fell in love. She was beautiful as a spring day. She had a fondness for pining flowers in her hair. Remember how prettily they drooped over her ear? She begged to be released from her engagement to Arthapon to no avail, and so she came to me and said, "If we cannot be together in life, my love, we can in death." A little drastic, don't you think? Couldn't you just run away together? I paraphrased slightly, as I recall his exact words were, "Thought is impossible. Let's go to the coast and set up a flower shop." And so we fled. But Archeon would not let Carlene go. He pursued us, catching up to us just as we crossed the winding water. He paralyzed me with a spell and snatched Carlene away as I watched helplessly. Then, in his rage, he stole my voice and shattered it, binding each fragment into the petrified tooth of a great dragon. These Minears a dragon team? They look ordinary rock to me. Encased my voice in common stone? No, the dragon teeth definitely.
Artifium took Carleen and left me to die. Since then my spirit has wandered these woods, voiceless and alone. Until now, thanks to you, I can sing once more. Carleen, come to me, my love.
What is this? Where am I? Who? You. I remember you, Artifian. Foul one. I will destroy you. Destroy you all.
Carlene, do you not recognize me? It is I, your love, Chromos. She's confused. Spirits are often. Carlene, listen to me. Your unhappy life after you lost your lover? Well, now you are reunited. Look at him. You know who he is. One thing I like about the Siege of Dragonspear dialogue option, sometimes they will give you a option for like your party member to handle this. I think if you don't have like a certain stat high enough, you would be able to call Viconia in for it, or if you had the Goblin McKem in your party, she would be able to handle it.
I... I remember. Promise, it's you. I see you. Oh, promise, my love.
Caroline, all these years I loved and called to you, but I couldn't until now. Thanks to this kind stranger, we are together again. I wish you and Caroline all the best, Carlos. I was buried in a burrow not far from here in the eastern side of the forest. Seek out my grave. Whatever you find there, take with my blessing. But beware, evil presence resides nearby. Many thanks. May you find comfort and solace in the melodies of Milo. Until we meet again, farewell. I solved the mystery
The
of the
woods are
Meniers.
so peaceful and full of bears.
Let's go
Don't
talk to
wander
that
off.
lady. Refugee. I don't know where it came from, but it was in my pocket. This gem is worth a fortune. I could book a carriage to Waterdeep. Emmeline. Yes, isn't this great? At least someone who is happy. Which means I don't need you anymore. I'm with a wealthy woman now. I can't share my wealth with everyone. Everyone? I thought we were in this together. Not anymore. I'm off to Waterdeep. I'm sure you'll be fine. While the soldiers protected the cat. Bye. But oh man, that was mean. They were meant for both of them. Oh, hello. Apologies for not greeting you sooner. I was a bit distracted. Didn't notice you. I learned the secret of singing in the airs. You did? That's wonderful. Tell me about it. The tale begins when the bard Comus fell in love with the beautiful Carly. That's spectacular. Comus' story will make an epic ballad. I can't thank you enough. Good luck with your closing. Please take this reed. It appears to be not but an ordinary whistle, but it will boast the abilities of any spellcaster that carries it. Now, I must begin composing. This song will be my crowning achievement. Oh, yay. Stone Ally. This sigil on the stone statue base marks it as a Nepalese wizard's work. Though judging from the sigil's worn and synced edges, his work originally created a millennia ago. Though it may have been quite powerful at one time, the statue lost all but few of its charges abilities. Summer lesser stone golem duration, 1 turn. Requires 16 intelligence. Wow. So it's pretty high. Reed of Echoes. A harper bard crafted this item, intending to be a gift for Storm Silverhand. Once completed, however, its marker decided that the reed was simply too plain. He gave it instead to a fellow harper. The bard carried it on missions for many years. The reed has changed hands many times since, and though it still serves its original purpose, allowing it to prepare additional spells when it played as an instrument. Amidst a mournful tune, no musician, however skilled, can vitellate? I've never heard of that word before. Humanizar is 2 Esther first level spells, 1 Esther second level spell, and 1 Esther third level spell. Visual Whiteboard. Alright,
Yep.
let's go to the second area. So like each chapter you have the main area and then you have a second area you can explore. Yeah, like here. We don't want to go here because that would move us on. Let me go here. Ski, Boymoder, what are you doing here? Why didn't you help me fight these beasts? My apologies, Ski. Had I read sooner, I certainly would help. Not that you seem to need it. What are you doing here anyway? My duty and you? I was at the camp, boring. Then I spotted this cloud looking around Dunham's supply tent. I think the oath thought he would be stealthy. Can you believe it? That he was trying to poison our rations. I stuck up behind him and gave him the scare of his life. He took off running, and there was nobody nearby to stop him, so I went after him. I had no idea. He nearly worked you, but he had no idea he was being followed. Unfortunately, his friend there knew his business. He spotted me, and well, here we are. You should not have ventured out of the camp alone, Ski. Put yourself in danger. That's what I wanted. That's why I became part of this stupid expedition, so I have a little assignment. This is no game, Ski. You endanger far more than simply yourself by acting in so reckless a fashion. You think these thoughts were a danger to me? You really don't know what I can do you? And here I thought you were just playing along. Playing along? God, you're so boring. I'm going back to the camp. Honestly, I think Ski's storyline in this game would feel
Sure
more
thing.
better if she was a recruitable companion.
Stop there. Are you living or dead?
Living, and I like to stay that way. How about you put that sword down?
Isabella, please. They're clearly alive.
Hmm, we'll see. What your business here? I saw your camp. Are you followers of the Shining Lady?
Crusaders? Pfft. Do we look like we've nothing better to do than fan a mad woman's ego? No. The work we do has actual value. Right now, we hunt a vicious undead creature. Keep out of our way.
Really, Isabella, there's no need to be rude. What sort of creature are you hunting? We're hunting a vampire, if you must know. Cyrene. A vampire? We should not stand by if it is in our power to destroy such a beast, Boymoder. Now, if you excuse us, we got things to do. Push off. A vampire? So vile creature shouldn't be allowed to exist. Let me help you
We have the
destroy it.
vampire cornered. He's riddled the path with traps, so we can't get to him. But by the same token, his only way out is through us. Meet us here after dark if you want to help us finish this.
I'll be here. Suit yourself. If that vampire shows up while you're here, though, you're not having an option.
Hello.
Okay. Save. Press. This character is dual class. Their final class is Mage. Level up in the original class until you are prevented from doing so, then dual class them immediately. Level them up in the final class. I think. What? What are you talking about?
What's up?
Right. Really?
Taste my steel! Guess we're doing this violently!
Your judgment is at hand.
Yeah.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Let's get our
Huh,
stones, get it
you're a
back
queer
up.
fellow.
Thanks for reminding me.
Need something? Yep.
Who's there?
It's me, Boymoder. Gross, you're right on time. Look, there in the trees. Solak. Ah, hunters. More of you this time. Isabella, your days of slaughtering innocents are over. Solak. And that one there, he's agreed to kill me without knowing so much as my name. Excuse me. You're a vampire. That's all I need to know. You must die. So just so you know, all vampires in like second edition D&D are like evil. Don't trust them. You're a vampire. That's all I need to know. You
A
must
harsh
die.
philosophy. I've done neither you nor these fanatics any harm, yet they would see me destroyed. I ask you, is this right?
I feel like they could have paid the dude to voice that.
Enough talk! Kill the monster, now!
Die, vampire. Just like, I'll drain you dry and use your corpse as cordwood.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yes!
Beard! The monster got away.
This isn't over yet. Where could the creature have
He
gone?
must have returned to his tomb. It's somewhere down the path. We hadn't found it yet. He'll reform there, but it'll take time. Here, take this stake. If you can find Solak, stake him through the heart.
Right. I should find the vampire's cave and stake the creature.
Hi! Can do.
Get rid of all these traps.
Yep.
Alright.
Hello. You betcha.
Sussex lies here. Hell is death. His body slowly regenerates, but it'll be some time before it's fully healed. Your stick pierces the vampire's heart. It shrieks, withering and agony, and collapses into a pile of dust. If I return to the hunter's camp, I may gain a reward.
What's up?
Uh, if you get a boots and a half speed, you can later upgrade it for boots of speed. But I don't really care for boots of
Uh-huh.
speed, so I'm not gonna do it.
Sure thing.
Save it. Right.
Need something?
Okay. Let's return to the hunter's camp.
Okay.
What news?
Cheselak has been destroyed. He will kill no more. Isabella. I had a feeling you would have difficulty finishing Cheselak off. Few things will keep me from driving evil for the world whenever I find it. Here, take this shield. It belongs to the halfling and burned down easier. Return it to him with my apologies. And this goes as well. Take it, please. May it aid you on your travels. Thank you. Good luck on your travels as well. Till we meet again. We won't, though. I finished my dealings with the vampire hunters. Zilak, you must depart Orlok's crypt at once. I need not tell you to travel the back roads, and to care not to be discovered. When you reach Athatka, one of my minions there will supply the crypt's location. Do not disappoint me. Oh. I have no idea what that refers to. I think he might be part of Bodhi's like crew of vampires, but I can't be for sure because I've never played an evil character through Siege of Dragonspear, so I don't know if like what siding him would do. The Suncatcher +2. Shield of Varnes. Varnes, the cleric of the Theater, created a polished bronze shield hundreds of years ago and ordered the battery Medusa rumored to be lurking in the catacombs beneath his city. Mornessa tracked the Medusa to her lair and realized almost too late that what he faced was no ordinary Medusa, but one that has succumbed to the curse of vampirism. Marnus closed his eyes and charged forward, ready to take down his enemy or die trying. Lanther rewarded Marnus greatly by filling the room with sunlight while the police slew the Medusa. Armor class was 3. 50% chance that anyone attacking the wielder will immediately damage, takes 1d point of fire damage, and becomes blinded for 2 rounds. Save versus spell has the damage and against blindness. No protection against missile check. It's on fire once per day. So it's not a bad shield. Alright.
Hi.
Once I have all 3 items, shield, mirror, and cloak, I should return it to the end. Okay.
Ha! My aim is.
Boom, boom. Gameplay plus one. A halfling named Timmy originally owned this Bijou Jagger, a thief on the streets of Sarloon. Tinny always scrapped to make ends meet. Sick of being poor, he prayed to Brandilberus every night for a month, begging the god to help him become the richest thief of Sarloon. Finally, one night, Tinny stabbed his mark in a mugging gone wrong, and was shocked to see a gem fall out of the victim's room. Tinny eagerly grabbed the gem, rejoicing in his newfound wealth. Stories of Tinny's good fortune spread quickly. A few days later, he was found stabbed to death and his dagger gone. 20% chance per hit that a random gem would be generated in the wielder's inventory. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Tinny, what a name. Tiny Tinny. I wonder if you would call me racist for calling him Tiny Tinny. Crusader Tats. This thick sheet of parchment is rose tightly tied with a bit of padded ribbon. The shining lady, the shining hair and glowing eyes of our great leader, Kalar Argent, tell a tale of divine. She is the last of the greatest member of a line of birth of gods, excuse me, and a family of paladins. For generations, the Argent served as noble knights of Lathander. Kalar believed she too would join the ranks of the order. Excuse me. She too would join the ranks of the Order of the Aster, but her vision was too vast for the Order's limited fame. The demands to take unflinching action against the forces of evil fell on deafening ears. Kalar left the knighthood, seeking a means by which to fulfill a righteous vision. Scroll notation. No mention of a transgression or its abominable repercussions. Record must exist in Waterdeep. When you receive these notes, seek out the Order's chapter house and see what you can find. On Splashes meeting, Kalar wandered the world alone, learning all she could of the evils that threatened it. The knowledge she gained filled her with anguish. Hers was the vision of glory, but how could she bring the glory to a dark world, doing not but growing darkest? Her doubts took her to a bridge overlooking the winding way. She looked into the dark waters flowing below and questioned all she had once believed to be true. Perhaps she was wrong. Perhaps she had not been chosen to rid the world of evil. It was in this, her greatest moment of doubt, that Brother Heffernan appeared. Seeing him a good and gentle soul, Kalar told Heffernan of her troubles. And when her tale was told, he said, "The people of the land long for righteousness. The gods have blessed you with a vision. You know what you must do." And Kalar did. Scroll notation. We know too little about this Heffernan. Kalar relies fully on him, but does he serve her interests or his own? When I return to Bird Dust, I'll see what information I can dig up. Alright.
Yep.
Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Yeah, they updated her little machine partner. Great. First Crusaders, now Orcs. Sigh. Or you okay, Coco Chen? They get close to hurt you, did they? Phew. I'm glad you're okay. I'll fix up the unit and then we'll pack up and have we met before? Have we? Hmm. Did I run into you at Barracos by any chance? Sorry, I'm not great with faces. I'm Aurora, by the way. Aurora Glamashine. I'm an artificer from Lantern. Um, a pleasure to meet you, whoever you might be. I'm Boymoder, most recently in Baldur's Gate. No, really? I knew I recognized you from somewhere. You're the hero of Baldur's Gate, aren't you? My reputation precedes me, I see. Wow, I remember hearing your name spoken throughout the entire city while I was there. I can't believe I'm actually getting to meet you in person. It's such an honor. Um, this might be a bit sudden, but could I possibly tag along with your group for a while? I'm not much of a fighter, you see, and I've been accosted by bandits, monsters, and those awful crusaders from the Shining Lady army ever since I left Baldur's Gate. I'll never make it anywhere at this rate, even when I go off the road. I have this augmentation protecting me. I know it's asking a lot, but you look skilled enough to depend upon. If you sent me, I'd be ever so grateful. I'm sorry, but I'm not looking for companions right now. Oh, I'll see. I was about to head off towards that Flaming Fist camp not far from here. I'm not sure where they're going, but it'd be safer than traveling alone in any case. Maybe we'll meet again. Well, in any case, goodbye. Come on, Coco-chan, we're leaving. Or it's at the Flaming Fist camp. Oops. I don't need to use the WSAD uh keys to move in this game. I was playing a little Celeste last night, and so
What you want?
it's in my mind. Evelyn, Corin, you must be very relieved that Sarevok's time over the watch is over. You've no idea. It must have been really unnerving with your family and everything. Finally, Roma is safe again. Safe? You know, the state of the city was in when we left, and then we are marching against a war lady's army. Oh, I meant from Angelo and the Roja of the Flaming Fist. Well, for them, the Jane the Sin of Servok, you know? That? But fine, be like that. Okay. Hi, Rasad.
It is good to see a
Oh,
friendly
dang.
face in the wilderness.
Don't consider me a friend yet. State your
I heard of the
business.
Flaming Fist's march north, and I desire to join. I believe our paths may converge for a time. I left the city and have been traveling north, hoping to catch up with you. It seems I have accomplished my goal.
I don't need your help at the moment, but I might later. We're in the camp from here, and I'll call on you when I
If
need
that
you.
is your wish, my friend, may Selune smile upon you.
Get out of here, sub. I don't want you. You're like the worst NPC in the entire series. I'm not like talking like story wise or anything. I really have no comment on like his like story. Talking about like he's the monk class, which is terrible in second edition. I'll go here.
You have been waylaid by enemies
Oh
and
yeah.
must defend yourself.
These happen periodically and they're all scripted.
Okay.
But some trolls and orcs were fighting.
You hurt us.
Yes!
Why was my AI turned off?
Let's
I'm
go!
looking
Let's
forward.
go! Let's go!
Forgive me for what I
Hello.
must do.
What's up? Whoops.
All right.
Yep.
I think there's... I think there's 4 scripted, you've been waylaid events in this game. 1 each chapter. Yeah, this one has all the arrows. Oh,
Uh-huh.
let's make sure there's nothing over here. There's some moves, hunting. Can't be mad at them. Let's drink some potions here. No, I don't want you to drink any potions.
Yes, it is.
I wanted Viconia to drink potions.
I am here.
Need something?
Quick save.
Okay.
And then I'll go in. I think this is the cave with the
Sure
mimic.
thing. I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
I'll read the book after we explore the cave. No, this isn't the one with the mimic.
In Ilmater's name.
Yep.
A good counter to trolls is slow.
Ha! My aim is true. Ha! My aim is true. I'll recover.
So, the only way to kill trolls in D&D
problem.
The only way to kill trolls in second edition D&D is via fire and acid. So either you have to have a weapon that has a fire damage or acid damage, or use arrows of acid, arrows of fire, or bolts of fire, whatever you got. Fire. You could also use fire and acid spells to do it. I think there's only one acid spell in base vanilla Boulder Skate, which is acid arrow. Melts acid arrow. Emmeline, wait a minute. If Kalar and her people want to free the trapped souls from Avanus, and since there is a sleeping portal in Dragonspear Castle, they are working on opening the portal as a direct path between the planes. There's no other way, is there? I agree with you there. Yes, because I'm not stupid. I'm not that stupid, am I? I also see the connections, which, by the way, I don't like it at all, Boymoder. Not at all.
Yep.
To be fair, Emmeline does have 19, this is where intervention comes in place. Emmeline does have 19 intelligence. She would see that. Quick save. The water of the pool is murky and there's very little light in the cave. With the help of infravision, you spot a tunnel beneath the surface. You dive into the pool and explore the tunnel. We'll do that. Oh, look at that.
Hello.
I'll recover.
Oh, God.
How can I help?
I am yours to command.
Your orders? I understand.
We'll go that way.
What's up?
I do not have slow.
Uh-huh. No problem.
We'll go that way.
Velbol,
I care not.
Evelyn.
Need something? No problem.
Keep moving.
You're a
Evelyn.
queer fellow.
You stay
I've
rich.
done had enough of it. Ow!
What? Yes.
And there we go.
I'll recover. Curses! Ha! My aim is true!
Alright.
Hi.
Watch your step.
Yep, yep, yep.
Nothing good comes out of a place like this.
I'm aware. Oh, I'm full. Firefly Pursuit. This sling carefree card from Yu has tiny fireflies engraved along its length. When the sling stone is fired, the fireflies glow within with a soft golden light. The sling was crafted and blessed by a priestess of Yondala, and so grants its full abilities only to halfling waters. Saving throws +2. You can have this on fire. And one, I don't need that. Oh, wait a second. Pearls. Going now.
Yep.
Open up.
No problem.
And then I'll read the book. The Hisco Tree is a Dragonspear Castle. In 1255 DR, Darius Dragonspear completed construction of the fortress that would soon bear his name, Dragonspear Castle. Darius first broke ground on the high moor to be near the lair of his dragon ally Hastalar. Residents of the high moor recall seeing Darius take regular fights on the great copper dragon's back. In a notion, I located architectural sketches of the castle. It appears Shakespeare built his castle directly above Hathar's lair. May explain reports of a ghostly draconic presence nearby. Must warn crusaders not to interfere with it. Many converted Dragonspear's castle in the wealth of his dragon ally. And in 1290 DR, the wizard Ethanthilus executed a complicated plan. By ruining his considerable magic in manipulating other dragons and attacking the castle, Anthilus brought upon the deaths of both Dragon Spirit and Hathalar. He had little time to enjoy his victory, though as one of his dragon's allies slew him in a rage after discovering that Anthilus had made off with Hathalar's horn. Annotation: If the dragon spirit Still the years, perhaps their spirit also remained trapped within the castle's ruins. Divinations reveal a portal to the Fugue Plain stand somewhere nearby. This would be the perfect place to accept so. Then we can use them to fuel the ritual and bolster our ranks. Dragonspear Castle lay in ruins, but Daedalus' attacks had left a dreadful legacy beneath the castle. Porter to Varus, the first layer of hell, had opened up. For a time, hobgoblins and bandits used the castle as a base, in which they conduct raids upon the High Moor. Unbeknownst to anyone, devils have found the portals other in Various and were quite infiltrating the castle. In 1354 DR, the devil launched a massive attack season the castles. Forces from Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate eventually marched on the castle in the First Dragonspear War. Annotation. They could not destroy the Podrilla. My research indicates it remains present, though dormant. Blood tainted by a god's influence is required to activate this power. Each requires a secure portal room the moment we take control of the castle. Devils returned to Faerûn in 1363 DR when they retook the castle and raised an army. They marched all the way to Daggerford, destroying buildings and slaughtering innocents along the way. A group of veterans brought together by chance and necessity destroyed the army and saw the portal sealed forever. Annotation forever? We shall see about that. Obviously, there are members of the Crusade that wants to sort of open the portal. Alright, so we'll go ahead and call the episode here. If you liked it, don't leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you cool cats next time. Bye.